Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. So I didn't channel a song for today's reading. I channeled a dream. Okay, anyone who saw the previous video knows. All right, but before I get into all that, it's a maybe a heavy reading. Before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you, and the divine values you. And thank you so much for being here. It's heavy for me because I'm in the energy, and I've been in the energy since I had the dream, which was 2 nights ago. But I knew that the reading was to come out today. I knew that. It's basically to try to sum it up as quick as I can. I don't know what details are going to come out in the tarot, but I've done a pre-shuffle and I've got clarification on the cards that did come out, that this is the reading. And this is a reading about, there's a couple different angles. There's a parent who parented a child alone and watch the child sort of in feeling displaced, possibly sad, whether expressing it or not. There's signs of it, even if it's, not doing well in school, not getting along with others, or just being silent. There's signs of it. And that this parent is sad because of they know what the child is going through. Like they know, but they can't do a lot about it. The reason why the other parent is not there, it seems like they've moved on and had a family somewhere else, started creating a family with someone else, and they are present in the new family's life, the new child or the new children. So the different angles it's coming from, I'm picking up on child energy and I'm picking up on adult energy. So there's literally a single parent and a child going through this now, or children. And there's literally grown adult children, whatever age, it doesn't matter, that are trying to find themselves and find their way, because it goes back to this childhood. It goes back to, the other parent not being there, the other parent maybe having another family and loving that family and being present in that family, but not being present in the previous child or children's life. So I'm picking up on all that energy, all right? So if you think that this might pertain to you, stick around. If you just think it might be a read that you'd like to see, almost like, watching a program, it's going to be sort of heartfelt, I feel, because I'm feeling the energy. And what I'm going to pray for, because the cards that I pulled out that came out in the pre-shuffle, they are cards that represent a heaviness, a sadness. If someone's an adult, they're really trying to find their way, okay? When it comes to, family life, or even having one, when it comes to being a parent, I mean, it's sort of affecting an adult that way. It could also affect a child who's going through that now in the future that way. And it's affecting a parent in the fact that they have to watch the child go through this, and they can't change the other parent. They can't change the status, whatever that status is, right? They can't change the status of the other parent being absent. And if it's a grown mother and their adult child is having some problems, it's almost as if they're like sort of, I don't want to say helpless, but it's like there's nothing that they can do about it, but they feel it and they feel for their child, and they realize that there may be something there to why the child who's an adult might be having some issues, okay? So I want to say a prayer, and I feel a very strong presence of spirit with me, okay? I want to say a prayer for anybody in this scenario, either now or if ever were, that the people involved can find peace and find their way. Find peace with this and find their way. Our Father in heaven, thank you for the many blessings that you give to all of us each and every day. I want to continue to ask for protection for everyone here to keep us on the right path and to protect our loved ones. I want to pray that whoever relates to this reading, that they find peace and that they find their way regardless of the trauma and damage that it could have caused to them. May they find peace and find their way. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So I'm going to start off with the spirit of the animal spirit guidebook. We're going to see what wants to come out. Not always the same cards that come out in the pre-shuffle come out, but they could. The pre-shuffle, I had got the eagle in the upright, and I had got another air sign card in the reverse. I can't remember exactly what it was, but anyway, whatever wants to come out here. Show me what I need to see for this reading. Show me what I need to see for this reading. We have cheetah. I feel that there's going to be some fast progress once somebody realizes here the whole problem. We have the scorpion on the back. I feel like, this didn't come out, but I just feel intuitively like once this stinger is removed, because the person experiencing it or dealing with it, even if it's a past trauma, does have the power to pull out the stinger. Does have the power. Okay? Literally, Scorpio could be involved somewhere, but, I try not to focus on the signs. Let me look up the meaning for this, and I'll be right back. So, when the cheetah's card comes out, it's the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within the cheetah personality is palatable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for the cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to why before you start running. When in balance, it achieves anything and boundless energy. And this came in the upright. And that's exactly what I feel is going to happen to whoever relates to this reading. There's going to be forward momentum, and it's going to be rather quick. And I feel that it's going to be a desire to do something productive and good in this world, possibly to even help in the area where someone has experienced trauma. Perhaps even if it's just to show up and break that family lineage, that family cycle of being that way, and just even changing it like that. But there's fast forward momentum. And there's a lot of passion behind this drive, because this is purpose. This is a person who is focused on purpose. So it's not just doing something to do it. This is doing something with a purpose. And that is what is going to happen to whoever that child is, children are. That's going to be what happens to the parent or person or guardian that raised that child, because sometimes it's not a literal parent. I should have clarified that. Sometimes it is a guardian. So show me what I need to see for this reading, please. It gives me a lighter heart knowing that someone's going to come out of this and they're going to thrive in purpose. It really, and maybe rather soon someone's going to come out of it with that cheetah. It's the fastest animal here. What do I need to see? What's the basic issue right here? Father of Pentacles. Father of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's stability. This is a stable person in someone's life. It's a stable figure. It's someone who sticks around. And I will get more cards, but literally, if someone has went through this, it seems like they won't repeat that in their family, is what I feel like. I feel like if somebody grew up without a parent, specifically maybe without a father, I feel like they are going to be the type of parent that doesn't bail out on their family. They're going to stick there and be there. Even if it doesn't work out with the other parent, they're still going to be there. They're still going to be there in their family, their child's life. Give me a card for that. Father of Pentacles. Anyway, it's Yang energy. So whoever represents Yang is going to definitely be a permanent staple. Maybe somebody just had to realize something here. Three of Swords reverse. So if we're going to say if anything good were to come out of this, because, you know, what wanted to kind of come out in the split, we have the Father of Wands and we have the Three of Cups. This person might see their missing parental figure or the person who wasn't present as somebody who spent more time paying attention to others outside of the house in general. Someone who really probably didn't focus at home anyways, even when they were at home. Whatever perspective that they're gaining is pretty fast, and it's also causing very fast forward momentum in a very productive, purposeful way. Somebody is not going to be participating in the lifestyle that creates pain for others. This is reverse. This Three of Swords is reverse. Give me another aspect here, another card. What's another aspect to this reading? Father of Cups. We have the Father of Pentacles and the Father of Cups. So we not only have a person who's going to be present, but we have a person who's going to be loving and present. Not just someone who takes care of possibly a financial obligation. And like I say, this can be, it's a Yang energy, so it can be male or female. This person, because of this, is going to be a person who's very loving and present, not just present, not just here, you know, here's your support, here's your clothes, or here's this, you know. This is a person who's also going to be very loving and devoted. I would think that if this is a single parent who is looking for a person to be there, not replace the role model, but whoever they're going to bring in their life, if this is the single parent, they're going to make sure they bring in loving people, okay? Somebody long-term that's just not going to be like, in other words, if it's a parent who's dating, I don't think that the children are going to meet who they're dating, not right away anyways. All right, they're going to want to make sure that this person is loving and is stable and in it for the long haul, because they're not going to want to bring a lot of Three of Swords energy, which is just heartbreaking. Give me a card for that Father of Cups. It came this way, then it went this way. So, the reverse, it's cutting out, and then it flipped over to the upright. So if this is the parent looking for a new person, wanting to date or whatever, they are not going to allow anyone in their energy. This person has to come correct, and this came out reverse first, which means they will cut off very rudely and very quickly anybody who doesn't accept their child or children, and vice versa. as this child grows up, this child will also grow up to be that way. They won't allow someone in their life who is not accepting, if they have children, or accepting of their family. They won't. Some very big lessons have been learned in this. It was a lot of pain, but the end result is going to be good for both. It's going to be good for the child in the long run, or children, whoever saw this. It's going to be good for the single parent or the single guardian, because both is a similar lesson of knowing what it takes to be in a child's life, knowing what it takes to be in a family life, knowing what it takes to be in a loving connection, not karmic. What's the root, though? The Son of Wands and the Daughter of Swords. So most likely it's somebody was caught cheating. The Son of Wands is the Knight of Wands, and the Daughter of Swords is, you know, we found something out. We found something out. And that literally third party, which would have put everything to an end. Yeah, and there we go, 3 of Cups. It wanted to come out. 3 of Cups is the root of the problem, and it led to the 9 of Pentacles, being single and working on the dream by themselves, running the home by themselves. So this storyline seems to have had a third party. Now, if we want to take this in the more positive sense, but I don't take it that way, but if someone wants to flip it in a more positive sense, this is somebody, the root of this is somebody saying, I'm going to surround myself around joyous people. So let's see the clarifying card. Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups reverse and the 5 of Wands reverse. So it has a lot to do with harmonious relationships. The Ace of Pentacles is when somebody starts a new beginning, a fresh start. So literally, like I said, we can go 2 ways with this. This is happening because someone has to start fresh after third party. But this can be someone who's already ready to start fresh, and they're saying, I only want to be around harmonious people. I don't want to be around whatever, a lot of negativity. I don't want to be around someone who wants to argue. You know, it's going to be very pleasant. But I feel more or less a new start had to happen because of a third party, because I did see the Knight of Wands. The past. We have all these broken cups in the past, and we have the home. So we wanted to just put those 2 cards together, that one and the bottom card, broken home, right? Broken home. Give me a card for the past. Give me a card for the past. Son of Wands. That's that Knight of Wands energy. The Fool reverse, the Tower reverse, and the 8 of Wands reverse. So the past energy. We have this broken home, but this could have been somebody who also took a lover back after catching them cheating. Okay? But this person had started a new family, a new cycle without telling another person. This is like There's a breakup. Perhaps infidelity was found out. Strong energy of that. But because it's in that in-between stage, the person who cheated isn't really sure if they want to go forward in a new direction or if they want to come back to the family life that they started. And so that's why this Son of Wands is sort of in the reverse, you know, not knowing really what they wanted to do. Could have returned with that Eight of Cups reverse. But with this Eight of Wands reverse, this Tower reverse, this Fool reverse, not to make a problem, don't say anything. This is a person who's like playing both sides of the fence here. Well, if it works out with my kid's parent, if it works out with my spouse, I'll just ghost the other connection. But if I go back and we still have problems, then I still have this backup and I'll just pursue this. This is kind of the energy I get from the past here. It was messy. It wasn't, this person didn't clean break off. So that would be if somebody broke up, got back together, and then maybe found out again that the same thing was happening again. And then there was a break. Because it does seem like somebody didn't start clean and fresh when they returned. It's almost like somebody pretended to be happy in a home for whatever reason, but still had a whole nother beginning going on somewhere else, just to avoid the Tower, which is Mars energy. It's Scorpio, it's Aries energy. The Fool is Aquarius energy. It's also linked to Aries. And then we have the Son of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. We have Libra energy here too. And we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So the child would have witnessed, or children would have witnessed, all of this. All of this. And the parent would have experienced it. What was the goal, or what happened? What was on someone's mind here? The Empress. Now, either the mom was heavy in thought with something, or the person moved on to marry somebody else, or a child is heavily thinking about their mom. Tell me about that Empress energy. But this is also, if we pair it with this cheetah, this is somebody who makes really fast forward progress. We have the Empress. There's a lot of attraction, okay? The Empress attracts abundance in all forms. It's a fruitful card, but there's a lot of fire and passion on those leaves, and there's a lot of fire and passion with that cheetah. So maybe it has something to do with the now. Keep in mind, being that it's on the mind, it's probably more of the now, because whatever you're thinking of now is pretty much what you're manifesting, whether you realize it or not. Tell me about the Empress. What's the Empress trying to say here? What's the Empress trying to say? Which is Taurus, Libra energy, but everyone's an Empress at some point. It doesn't matter what sign you are. Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Six of Wands reverse, and the Five of Swords in the reverse. So this is an Empress energy who is not going to attract that same energy. This would have been, there could have been a lot of fighting. They could have been in a relationship where there's a lot of arguments. It just wasn't successful. All right. Somebody wasn't putting in the work. All right. And it was just a failure. So now somebody knows what they don't want. I don't want someone who's going to gaslight me, play mind games. That's Five of Swords, can be mind games. So there is an Empress energy who is attracting the right person. Okay, the right person to be in their life, the right person to be in their child or children's life. If this is the child grown up, then this is the child who is attracting the right person for them. They're in the yin energy or they're in the yang energy. Either way, if they're in the yin energy, they're attracting the right person for them. If they're in the yang energy, they are attracting the right yin energy to come toward them or to go after, because it's a masculine, it would be going after that. It's the right energy. So it tells me, regardless of how painful that this was for a parent and how painful that this was for a child or children to see this, to experience it, and to feel literally abandoned by someone who's supposed to love them. And like I said, also guardians. This is that correction, okay? This would be the person growing up to make the correction in the lineage. Make the correction and stop the cycle. And that's really, really good. That's really, really positive. Even though there was so much pain and sacrifice, the ultimate outcome is a correction, a cycle in a family, and it's a correction of that cycle. What's the future? What's the future? What's the future? We have Capricorn energy, we have the devil, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So I need to clarify that just because the devil is here, because I don't know if there's a test, or I don't know if there's going to be that parent or that a revisit of something. So I need to find out here. I don't know if somebody is trying to attract what's right and gets caught with karmic. Let's see, because it could be literally a Capricorn. This card right here wants to come out. All right. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This is going to be for the adult child or the parent or guardian, okay? This future part is not for any small child or children. This future part is either for a grown child or the person who raised that child or is raising that child. There's a situation in the future. It's karmic. It's Ace of Cups reverse. It's Father of Cups reverse, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And then it's the Lovers reverse, which is Gemini. Give me a card for the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody realizes here's something in this future. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, Spirit. I know exactly what you're saying. We have on the bottom here, somebody is going to stop things in their tracks. I'm going to tell you, and then I'll put the bottom of the cards back on the bottom of the deck. Either the grown child or the grown up raising the child is going to recognize that they are in a karmic situation, okay? And they're going to put things to a halt. They're going to realize there's no love. It's not a good connection, but someone's going to vocalize it, okay? Someone's going to express it. And they're going to say, I don't want to invest in this anymore. I want to be in a situation where I'm happy. I have the Seven of Pentacles reverse, and I have the Chariot reverse, and I have the Mother of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's literally going to say, I don't want you to be the mother of my child. I don't want you to be the father of my child. I don't want you to be a step parent to my child. I don't want to live with you. I don't want to invest with you. I don't want to be with you any longer. Somebody wants a loving person, okay? Someone who would be a good parent, a good role model. So when I did see the Devil card, I heard the word test. So maybe somebody's literally, these are on the bottom of the deck, I want to put them back in. Maybe somebody's literally passing some sort of test, you know, before the Empress comes in, unless somebody already knows who that person is. Like if there's two choices, one is karmic and one is legitimately a loving choice. But whoever this is, they cut off the karmic choice. They're like, no, I'm not happy with you. We don't mix together. You know, there's probably a lot of arguing. It's cold. There would definitely be cold. With this Father of Cups reverse and his Ace of Cups reverse, there's no love. And this Lover's reverse, it's cold. It's not a good connection. But I feel that they're going to express it with that Father of Cups reverse. I feel they're going to express it because they put a hold on it. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Mother of Pentacles reverse, Chariot reverse. That's like, hold up. Wait a minute. There's something right. That's another YouTuber that says that. It's not my phrase, but it cracks me up when I hear him say it. And it's kind of like that. This person's like, no. No. We're not doing this. I recognize this as karmic. But they could also recognize it in a Capricorn. All right, so what is the self position? What's the self position? Not happy. Not happy one bit. 10 of Cups reverse. There's no love in this. Somebody recognizes a loveless situation and rejects it. These cards came face down. That's what you don't see. Again, Mother of Pentacles. Now we have the Lovers upright. Look, I want to have a good connection with a person that I share children with, whether they're biological or not biological. I want to have a good connection with the person that I am sharing children with. That goes for the parent, guardian, or the grown-up child. Possibly even a child might be thinking, you know, if there's other blended family, like I would like to have a good connection, you know, like not be fighting, but I'm getting more grown energy. Somebody releases the burden of being unhappy here. They resist. That's the 7 of Wands. So they're unhappy. They're going to resist a connection that is just not, there's just no connection. That's the whole point. There is no connection, and they're going to release that. And that's for both. That's for a parent, a guardian, and a grown child who's experienced this and realized that this is all stemming from, you know, a lot of what they've seen growing up. Yeah, Ace of Swords, reverse. Now, if this is a person, like a child who's grown up repeating a cycle that they saw their parents go through, maybe a lie gets exposed. Maybe. I don't have the Moon reverse. I don't have the High Priestess here, reverse. Maybe this is somebody saying, you know, to themselves, I don't know. I didn't know what love was. You know, I was confused about it. Ace of Swords reverse. Give me a card, another card for that. Give me another card for that Ace of Swords reverse. Landed on the Fool. Oh, and it fell. Hold on. It is the 7 of Cups. Reverse. Somebody has made a decision, a final decision, about the Fool reverse, about not going forward. The decision is final. The decision is final. Somebody is not moving forward in a very poor connection where they're not happy. What's the environment? What should I say? The verdict is in. The verdict is in about this karmic. lesson, because really it is a lesson. To have a test, it is a lesson. And it's just intuitively that I felt like it was a test, because I don't necessarily have any cards that represent that. I just intuitively feel that. Love. Ace of Cups. Somebody goes for love, okay? Somebody knows that they want to be with a loving person, and somebody also, I would feel, knows what it feels like or what it's supposed to feel like. Because like I said, somebody figures it out. They figure it out that they didn't see healthy connections growing up. If it's, like I said, a kid who's an adult, or if it was the parent or caregiver, that somebody realizes, hey, I need to bring better people in my life around my kids, because it's damaging to me and it's damaging to them. Either way, but it's all good. The outcomes, I feel, are going to be great, because I'm seeing all the right actions happening. When I see that the karmic situation gets cut off, I know everyone's making the right actions again. Mother of Cups. And we also have the Hangbat reverse, which means awareness. Either way, like I said, I'm getting two main energies. It's a mother. It's mostly like a mother and a child, or a caregiver, a yin energy and a child, I should say. And they're realizing that's what this is about. This Hangman reverse, it's gaining awareness. I'm going to choose somebody that's a loving connection, who we love each other. I'm going to choose love. I'm going to choose love. The verdict is in on the karmic, and I'm choosing love. That's Pisces energy, and it's also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with that Mother of Cups. Is love. I do like this reading. It was very hard. The energy was very hard, but it's lightening up for me because it's a happy ending. I can deal with hard energy, but I like to see a happy ending, and I do feel that this is ending very positively, because even though there's some sort of karmic, like somebody makes some sort of decision here when it comes to a karmic situation, they're like, no, that's not my happiness. We do not have a connection. There's no love here. I'm not happy. We have here Mother of Wands. Fire energy, literally Aries energy. But we have Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this is the fear, maybe. Okay, being stuck in a karmic energy. If it's a mom, maybe it's a mom who feels that they need to really protect their children or child from whoever comes into their life. You know, I need to protect my child because look what the last one did. Or if it's the grown child, you know, they might literally be afraid. What if they're also the kind of parent, you know, if they're a little bit overbearing or smothers them or something. You know, it can go either way. We got the Future, and it landed over here on this Three of Swords reverse. Three of Wands upright. Three of Pentacles reverse. I heard possessive. Okay. So somebody is, I feel like, not going to end up with someone possessive. Like maybe they were afraid of it, you know, afraid of, I want to say the word test. Afraid of a new person turning out to be possessive. And that could even be a relationship. If it's a parent or caregiver, somebody could be worried, well, what if I end up in a connection and they're too possessive, or they try to take over everything. But it's also that child who might be looking at this here with this Mother of Cups, maybe being a little bit protective, like goes everywhere with them too. Even with that Three of Pentacles, it's kind of like wherever the kid goes, the parent tags along, because maybe they have a fear, you know. But that's just the hopes and fears. That's not actual anything. And this is just a tarot reading. Remember, everybody has their own free will. These are just energies, which are most likely thoughts, okay? Energy, thoughts are energy, and that's what tarot is picking up on. The final say, the final destination, has to do with all of the players involved and all of their free will and choices. So as this is, it technically is just a reading. It's technically entertainment. It's technically picking up on thoughts. At least this part. If the history relates to you, if the storyline relates to you, then, you know, claim that part. Don't ever claim an outcome unless it's good and positive. Claim all of the good and the positive. All the bad stuff, don't claim it. Just be like, well, if it happens, I'll deal with it then. Never claim the bad stuff for your outcome. Never. I don't care if it's your sign, not your sign. I don't care if everything else relates. Just always be positive and optimistic for yourself and your future. We have the Son of Pentacles, Virgo energy. We have the Mother of Swords, Libra energy. We have the World, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo energy, all in the reverse. I just had a funny thought come into my head, Aquarius. I have to say it's not everybody's thought. But I feel you got somebody thinking here. Somebody that you haven't seen for a while. Somebody's really thinking here. We got the Five of Pentacles. What came into my head real quick before I forget it. There could be somebody that you're not in connection with anymore. That maybe you've cut off, they've cut off. All right? Whether you are a child who went through this or a caregiver parent who went through this, somebody doesn't want it to be over, okay? It's not finished business. And this is where this can tie into my previous reading before this one about the universe getting things back on track. If this truly does relate in that connection, this is somebody who does not want it to be over. And this is somebody who realizes why things could have went the way they went. Because of the childhood, not having skills to do something in a relationship, maybe not even having the confidence, maybe not even wanting the responsibilities, not wanting to go through heartache. But also for the parent, for the caregiver, if there's somebody, the parent or the caregiver was, you know, dating or wanted to, or and just couldn't, like, because the child, not the child's not in the way, but just the caring of the child took more of that parent or caregiver's time than that person would be able to have to offer to another person. There's somebody who wants a comeback around, I feel. They don't want it to be over. And I do feel that there are two people that have some unfinished business, but there is no connection. There's no connection. That could be speeding up as well, because some of these issues might have come to the forefront and somebody realizes, oh, I'm bringing some sort of baggage into my current relationships. I'm bringing this baggage of how this person hurt me and left me. Or it could be that person who grew up who's saying, oh, I get it. I've been literally attracting people who were like, you know, my parents. I've been attracting toxic relationships like my parents had. And someone awakening to that and realizing, hey, it wasn't that way with Aquarius. It wasn't toxic with Aquarius. Something there to that. I mean, we have earth energy, air energy, and we have all of it here, but fixed. really it's someone's fear about going through this heartache again. This Three of Swords is reversed. This Ten of Cups is reversed. Someone is really, really looking at how things have not made them happy. They're really looking at how they haven't been happy. Someone's taking a good hard look here. Anything else before we shut this out? I know I'm already at the ending, but something tells me to pull another card. I feel that somebody is coming to a realization that it's not over with you. They don't want it to be over with you. This could be, like I said, Aquarius. If it's not you, it could be someone who wants to be with you and was dealing with all this and sort of pushing you away, okay? But it's all coming up. But I'm glad that it's coming up because it's making someone better, a better person. Right there. What do we got? Good news. Good news. Daughter of Wands is a Page of Wands. And the Hermit and Ace of Pentacles. If you were literally dealing with a Virgo, that's a card of Virgo. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody does a lot of soul searching here. Somebody goes so deep into the rabbit hole that they come out with success. Major Arcana, new beginning. There's a lot of thinking that's going on currently about a brand new beginning and about a world reverse. If somebody's at a distance from you, it's also closing that distance, returning. But look how fast. Something's going to happen very, very fast. And it has a lot to do with ascension. Recognizing why all of this has happened. And so now we can move forward, right? Because knowing is half the battle here. Let's close out with some advice. Can't make that up. That came right out. The underworld. Wow. Is there another one here? Oh, wow, there is. And the thread. The underworld and the thread. Someone might be hanging on by a thread here. Someone might be in a dark place. Literally sifting through all of this. What's going on in someone's mind here. Let me find the meanings and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know, but I feel that whoever's in this hermit energy, who's doing a lot of deep, deep soul searching, is relating to this underworld card, okay? And it says, this is no time to mince words. The archetype territory of the underworld is fought with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm which we try diligently to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into the depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives its dangerous power. Lost my place here. Traversing its forces to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light. Amid our shadowy times, facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. I'm sorry, I kind of botched it up a little bit, but somebody is going through the dark night of the soul, I feel. Because I went through the dark night of the soul, and it kind of feels like somebody is really going through it. I did pick up on a going deep into the rabbit hole. Now we have the thread, and hopefully I don't botch this meaning up. The vessel may be the most powerful archetype form on the earth. It's everywhere. Cups hold fluid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. A nest protects the eggs. Savings account protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too close, broken, empty, full? Or perhaps there's no vessel at all. And the contents spill in every direction. It's natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It's time for you now to build, break, or repair. You must find out. Okay. This is the cycle here. All right. I feel like someone's not going to be able to contain what's inside. Whatever this is, this dark pain that's going on, it's not going to be able to be contained. This energy is going to have to be transformed, transmuted. Because literally what happens is the energy will consume a person. So it is a heavy energy. I do feel somebody's going through the dark night of the soul here. But is going to come out a better person afterwards. And a lot of this stuff ties up to the childhood here. For somebody, a child, a caregiver, a parent, somebody here, or someone who you're going to align with. It's you, it's them, it's somebody here, but it's very significant. And something's about ready to take off very, very quickly. Results are going to happen very quickly. I feel once somebody comes out of this darkness. All right, you guys, I'm going to try to do another reading. I can't guarantee it. I will try. I know this ain't everyone's reading. So I love you guys, and namaste, my friends.